Namaste and warm welcome to Namita's Delightful Dishes. Today is the kind of a day that calls for something warm and comforting, especially with the rain pouring down and the chill in the air. And what better comfort food than a satisfying soup? Today we are diving into the delicious roasted tomato soup. So let's get started. First, preheat your oven to 400 degree Fahrenheit. To begin, grab 10 tomatoes and cut them into big chunks. Feel free to use any type of tomatoes. I'm opting for Roma tomatoes in this recipe. Once all tomato chopped, transfer the tomato chunks onto a baking sheet. Next, grab one bell pepper, cut into big chunks, and transfer them onto the same baking sheet. Now grab one medium-sized onion, chop it into big pieces. Take one full garlic, cut off the top part. Transfer both the chopped onion and the whole garlic onto the baking sheet. Sprinkle a generous amount of thyme leaves over the vegetables. Now let's drizzle 1/4 cup of olive oil over the vegetables. Then sprinkle some pepper and salt to taste. Now, to balance out the acidity, add in 1 tablespoon of sugar. Add a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. Keep everything a good toss. Then pop the baking sheet into a preheated oven at 400 degree Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes or until the vegetables are tender and slightly caramelized. Allow the roasted vegetables to cool slightly. Squeeze the roasted garlic cloves out of the bulb. Now transfer all the roasted vegetables into a large pot. Add 1 cup of fresh basil leaves. Now pour in 4 cups of chicken or vegetable broth. Now transfer the pot onto the stove over medium heat. Let the soup mixture come to a gentle boil for about 10 minutes. Don't forget to give it a good stir in between to make sure those flavors are mingling perfectly. Now, reduce the heat to a simmer and grab your hand blender. Blend the soup mixture right in the pot until it turns into a creamy texture. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can transfer this mixture into a blender and blend until smooth. Just make sure to let the mixture cool a bit before using the blender, otherwise it splatters. Safety first. Now add half a cup of heavy cream to the blended mixture. Bring it all to a gentle boil and let it simmer for another 10 minutes. This step adds a creaminess to your roasted tomato soup, making it even more delicious. Now adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper according to your taste. Yummy roasted tomato soup is ready now. Before we dive into the soup, let's whip up some delicious grilled bread. I have got some artisan bread here. and I will be generously slather it with butter before giving it a quick grill in the pan. This extra touch will make the whole experience even more delightful. Now, carefully transfer the soup into a serving bowl. Give it a finishing touch by drizzling some heavy cream. And adding a sprinkle of fresh basil leaves. Pair this delightful soup with some perfectly grilled bread. Alright, let's dive into this yummy, delicious soup. It's so good. The flavors are spot on. I hope you give it a try and enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this recipe, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe for more delicious recipe. Until next time, happy cooking.